Today, Spirit is talking to us about the hardest part of the journey being over. And their conception of the hardest part of the journey is deciding where it is that you're going. I'm very drawn to the To the Sea card. I place that in the middle of the table there. And what Spirit is giving me is that this individual would be just floating aimless forever on the wide open sea if they didn't identify a destination that they want to go to. And it seems very simplistic to say that the hardest part of a journey is deciding where you're going, and yet Spirit is giving me that so many people just drift aimlessly through life, right? They're not really sure who they are. Spirit is giving me that many people mask or hide who they are in order to fit in with others. And they do that for so long that they really lose touch with who they are, in fact. What are their opinions? What do they like? What don't they like? What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? What would they do if they could? Like all of those kinds of things, many people have no idea. And so they end up in relationships and in jobs and in families and in cities and houses and entire lives that kind of landed in their laps by accident. Spirit is giving me that many people are indifferent in their relationships with others, like with their family or their romantic partners. There's a lack of passion. There's a lack of genuine investment. This is why people need to seek out reinforcement and attention on social media or distract themselves with fancy things and trips and all of that so that they don't have to realize that they don't really like who they're with. It's that kind of energy. You have evolved past all of that spiritually. You have identified where it is that you want to go. The fork in the road, it can be a daunting energy if you look like there's all these different directions and what do you do? What do you choose? I feel that you have chosen and you've set sail. There's divine protection with you on your journey. Seeing the face in the clouds there. The number 7 may be significant for you. Let's see, for the collective that this resonates with so far, where are they going, Spirit? On the wide open sea. You're very intelligent. Just because the hardest part of the journey is over doesn't mean that you expect it all to be smooth sailing. You're very resilient. You're very resourceful. Let's see what came out. We have poised. Yeah, there's an imagine. That's beautiful. That's beautiful energy. Your energy is very calm, like just sure, knowing, very deep. I feel like you may have a strong water placement. I feel drawn to get a card from the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle. Spirit is saying you're ready. 4 to 8 months is coming through as a timeline for me. Starfish in the reverse. And basically just a confirmation of what we channeled earlier. The starfish in the upright would be like a preoccupation with superficiality. That's not for you. You're very deep. You want to do something that has meaning. You want relationships that are meaningful. You want to give and receive true value from other people. And the true value is love, it is belonging, it is connection, it is feeling like you have a divine purpose. There's so much water energy. We have the frog here on the bottom of the deck. Drawn to the rain on the card. The overwhelming feeling I'm getting from the frog card is just to being very flexible. It's a diverse creature. I don't know that that's the right word. Spirit gave me a word and then it left out of my mind just pretty much immediately, but they're wanting to convey that you are very adaptable. The frog can live on land, it can live on the water, it can thrive in both. You have that kind of similar energy. You may also have strong earth in your chart and be a lovely blend of earth and water. Let's see if we can get any other specifics from the Light Seers Tarot. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. I feel that this is Spirit saying that this identification of yours of what you really want in your life and the decision that you're willing to pursue it was hard won. You were challenged to let go with the Four of Pentacles, to let go of this passion, and you didn't. You embodied the best kind of Four of Pentacles energy, which is hanging on to your passion, hanging on to your soul's knowing, hanging on to your intuition, hanging on to this crazy idea that you can live a life that is meaningful and joyful and blissful and passionate and creative and all of the best, right? You were not willing to let that go, as so many other people are. You kept the dream alive. I'm just drawn to the fire over the third eye there. Even when, with the Nine of Wands, it was really hard and there was pressure just to give up because it's exhausting. And who are you to think that you should be different from anyone else? And why shouldn't you settle? That kind of thing. You may have a lot of pressure, or did have a lot of pressure historically from people in your family and friend network, or around not really understanding who you are, I guess, but also how you are making decisions, and maybe who wanted to steer you along a different path, or to get you to chart a course to a different place than the place that you are going. I feel that this message from Spirit today is a confirmation that you are on course. You are on course. The divine is right there with you, and you will receive. And I didn't intend to say that. You will continue to receive blessings, is what I want to say, as you're continuing on in your journey. I see the divine providing assistance to you where they can. They're giving me the metaphor of like parting storms, parting clouds, those kinds of things, clearing the way however they can. And then for you, on your part, just continue to use your passion and your intuition and your soul's knowing as the compass that helps you navigate your way. I hope that this reading served the highest good. I am sending big love.